Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Boy, I've been watching you.
I have a vacation booked for next month, and the last few days I've just been kind of making bikinis. I'm trying to get my whole vacation attire all sorted, so I thought maybe I can do a little sew with me / tutorial. I want to get more comfortable talking in front of the camera. So in today's video, I will be using this Plisse, I don't know how you call it, Plisse pleated fabric. I don't know if it's just me, but this year I am obsessed with zebra print. So I found this at Fabricland. It was on sale. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of textured. The only problem is I realized there's like a line in between right here. I mean, I really don't care, but. So I bought the rest of the fabric off the bulk, so it was on sale for about $8. So I got about 3.8 meters. Definitely long enough to make a pair of pants, but I don't know what type of top to make. I think I have an idea, but let's start with the pants first. Yeah. Distracted. So moral of the story is I'm making pants, and if you want to watch me making it, then this video is for you. Yeah, I really want to get more comfortable talking in front of the camera because right now this does not feel natural. Because for example, I'm going on vacation next month and I'm wondering, do I want to vlog my trip? But how can I possibly vlog my trip if I can't even talk in an empty room with my sister in front of a camera? So let's just test this bad boy out. I will be using this pattern I made for pants. I've probably made a bunch of pants just with this. I call it like a kind of like a loungewear pant pattern, front and back. This one's just meant to have a waistband. I used a pair of pants I had from before and just adjusted the size. Again, a cloning video on how I do this will come whenever the hell I get to it. Yes, I am slacking. Thank you for all who's already subscribed to my channel and even watch my videos. It's still a shock to me. Side note, fun fact. So 4 years ago, I started my sewing journey, I want to say in January. So I bought my sewing machine, I went to Fabricland, didn't know anything about fabrics, and I saw one fabric and I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy this. And I still keep it till this day just as memories, but these were the pants. How funny is it that 4 years later, I'm still making the same damn pants? Like, I don't change my style, I'm plain. But yeah, these were the pants. Same thing too, 4 years ago. This is the first thing I bought. I loved this fabric. Anyways, I messed up the crotch, so it's completely like, there's no crotch. It just kind of sucks in. It wasn't enough. I didn't know what I was doing, but I mean, I'm still pretty proud. This right here, I will keep forever. Anyways, here I am 4 years later making probably the same type of pants. Now, I know I'm not the only one that when you like something, you literally make it in 10 different colors. So yes, I want to make pants with this. Maybe as like a swimsuit cover up, you know. But did I already make other pants? Absolutely. For example, white. I made this top maybe last year or the year before. It's white. Again, same fabric. But then I don't like it because it's a bit sheer. But I'm thinking this will be perfect as a swimsuit cover up. So then I decided to make myself a pair of white pants to match. Again, elastic band, nothing special. So I'm thinking of making the same type of pants, but with the zebra print. Anyways, I think I'm done talking about this fabric for a little bit. I also made it in this fabric. Look at this. I think I got this from Affordable Textiles downtown. Again, same thing. Anyways, anywho, let's get to it. I don't know, maybe I'll zoom out a little bit. Another fun fact, my sister moved out the house, So I've been taking over her bedroom. So let's see, can you see me? Yeah. So I have this cutting table I got from Amazon. It is linked in my storefront, I think. And it's perfect because you can roll out one side if you're working with something like a small project, and then you can roll out the other side if you're working with a bigger project. I usually use this table, and the height is adjustable. And I will lay out my fabric. If you cannot have a table that's big enough, I used to use the floor all the time, especially when you're working with a big project. And again, the beauty about sewing is if you're just making it for yourself, like who cares? Just have fun with it. Imagine how many times do I say that? I have no idea. Ugh. Like look at all this space. So to start, I'm gonna make a matching front and back. So I need to make sure you're sewing with the lines going the lengthwise is what you want. I'm gonna fold it over. Oh my God, I need some weights. If you're like me, I use random products. This part can be kind of time consuming because you want to make sure that the lines are actually straight down the leg. So take your time with this, do not rush. Once you create a pattern block, oh my God, it makes your life so much easier because you can make multiple things with the same pattern. Like look at this. This is perfect. You know what? I have my makeup bag here, so we're gonna use this as lace. I made this bag actually. I went through a little phase where I got obsessed with making my own makeup bag, so I made this, but that's for another day. This is the front leg. So again, you just want to make sure that the lines are straight. So I'm going to cut out 2 pieces of the front. It's folded over, so they're going to be mirrored. So I'm going to take my scissors and cut out this little tripod I bought. I'll take it, you can turn it over, and you can actually use it to film. So this is how I film my TikToks, which I don't even know where my phone is. So if I want to film any of my TikTok videos, I take my phone, stick it on this tripod, and then I usually kind of put it over the table like this. But what I'll do is I'll stick it like this. So you're going to start by cutting out your fabric. So there you have it. You've got 2 front legs cut. So something I like to do is I like to make sure the fabric is right sides facing when I flip the fabric over. So that way I can already clip or pin the crotch area together on one leg because it's already positioned perfectly. Now with this pattern, I don't need to make a separate waistband because I've made the waist higher so that when I attach the waistband, I just roll the fabric over. So this is another way to create a waistband, which I'll show you shortly. And I've now pinned the crotch together. I will fold this over and save it because now we're going to do the same for the back. But I don't know, I really want to be that like vlogger, you know, go on vacation, vlog my experience and romanticize my life. But my problem is I don't do anything. Like when I go on vacation, I just want to sit there by the beach. So like, who the hell would want to watch that? Again, I'm going to cut the same way and I'm going to flip the fabric over the same direction I had for the front, right sides together. So my sister's pregnant. She decided to move out and leave me. For many of you guys who don't know, my sister is my best friend. We do, well, do everything together. It's been a little strange that she's moved out and left me. But I mean, now I have her room. So, this video is taking way longer than it needs to. I always get questions about how I film my content. That is how I do it. So I'm also filming on YouTube, but I'm also filming on TikTok. Another random comment I have to say, what am I doing? Is, I don't know what side of TikTok and social media I found, but you guys have been amazing. Like, I've never seen so much positive comments in my whole entire life. So you're gonna clip the crotch together again. Oh my god, and my serger machine already has black threaded. So I don't even have to worry about threading my serger machine right now. Okay, ladies and gents, you're gonna fold this over. Because I've been in my sister's room sewing, I've just been using this table for my sewing machine also. I've got my clear sewing table chair. Did I say sewing table chair? And this is my serger machine. I get a lot of questions on it. It's the Singer Pro Finish. I actually bought this one off of Facebook Marketplace. I remember it was sold out for a while. I mean, it's a good machine. It does what you need it to do, but I don't know. I keep finding I have issues with the blade. I mean, again, I'm only sewing for myself. So who cares? I am going to sew the crotches together. And I'm just going to serge. Open it up. It looks good. So that's one piece. And we are now going to sew the front and the back together. So this is the right side of the fabric. You're gonna fold it open. You're gonna take your other piece. I love making these types of pants because honestly, they're so fast and easy to make, especially when they're a little bit oversized. Now I'm gonna take these same clips and I'm going to pin the inside of the leg and the outside of the leg, and we're just gonna serge it down. So I like to line up my crotches first just to make sure it's even and that it lines up perfect. And then I'm just gonna go around and start pinning, and I want to make sure also that the end of the leg matches up too. Once you've sewn the front and back pieces together, you are going to take the waist. I don't know if you can see. So this is the waist, and I'm going to serge all around just to protect the raw edges here. So you're going to bring it to your sewing machine. Okay, so I've serged the raw edges of the waistband. The next part is, depending on the size of the waistband you're using, is how much you're gonna fold over to encase the waistband. So I was in Fabricland yesterday, did not buy more waistbands. I do this all the time. I need to be more prepared, but it is what it is. So I found two separate pieces of a waistband. What is this, 1.5 inches? So I'm going to attach it to make one long piece because this is what you do when you don't have enough. So this is about 1.5 inches. So how I measure how much I'm gonna turn this over just to make my life easier. I'm gonna place it right at the edge of where that serged part is. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna flip it over and pin. So that's going to be the perfect size for my waistband. There are easier ways to do this. You can just turn it over and measure, but I don't know. This is something I started doing and I've just started sticking with it. So you can see that the waistband passes by so nicely. So that's the perfect thing. I like to do the 4 points, like the sides in the middle, and then you can kind of do maybe the middle here. So now, one key step before you sew this down is you want to make sure the area open wide enough that you can fit your waistband just a little bit bigger. So you can put your waistband through the little hole you leave open. So you're going to take your sewing machine and I'm going to do a straight stitch all around. I kind of like to do it just over the serged area here and then make a little encasing that your waistband will be fed through later. When you turn it over the right side, you're just going to see one nice clean line, which is perfect. You can do a straight stitch. When you put the waistband on, it's just kind of wrinkle it up a bit. Now, like I told you before, I have 2 different waistbands. So, I mean, it's the same, but 2 different pieces. So I'm gonna go with my sewing machine. I'm just gonna overlap it slightly. Probably like that much, I don't know. And I'm just gonna sew this over to make one long waistband. Oh, I forgot to put my camera on when I sewed the elastic, but like I said, I just overlapped them and I just went over like this to attach the waistband together. So that's one long piece, and yeah. So my elastic is going to be smaller than the actual waist of the pants. So this is my waistband here, so that when it does stretch over, it will kind of squeeze it in together a little bit to give it that little wrinkled look. So this waistband can be a bit bigger than your natural waist because you kind of want it to be a little oversized. And then your waistband is going to be the size of your waist, just fitting a little comfortable, but enough that it keeps your pants up. Usually an inch or 2, I feel like I like a little tighter than my actual waist because I want it to kind of... So this waistband is the actual size you want it to fit on your waist. Comfortable enough that it's not tight and squeezing you in, but loose enough that, tight enough that it's not falling off. So you're just gonna feed it through that little hole like that. And you're just gonna do that. Or if you have this little bodkin device here, you can clip it on and pull it through as well. I find this a little easier to grab with my large hands. And you just wanna keep your waistband in the right direction. You don't want it twisting while it's in the waistband. I kind of like when it's a bit thicker because it doesn't roll easy. So you're just gonna feed it through like this. And you want to make sure to keep an eye on the end of your waistband. You do not want it going inside. You want to keep the ends outside. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cute. I think I have an idea of the top I'll make with this. I don't know what it would be called, but maybe if I have time, I think I might make it today. I might just take an eating break and then, so look at that, it's come out the other end. Just gonna, so now that you've got your waistband through, you're just going to overlap again the waistband and just stitch over it. making sure that it's completely seamless and facing the right way. So if you want to kind of use a pin, want to use a pin or something just to keep it in place for a second. Again, I'm using a zigzag stitch. Once you're done the waistband, all you have to do is hem the bottom of the pants and then you're done. Okay, so as you can see, the waistband is sewn. So a thing I like to do, I just like to start stretching the pants, getting the rest of the waistband in. So to even it out, I'll just kind of go like this a bit. And look, it doesn't even rip. Once you're satisfied that it's all evened out, you can now, and try on the pants to make sure they fit. That little opening that you left, you will just now do a straight stitch over and close up that hole. And the waistband is done, just like that. I'm gonna quickly try it on though to make sure that it fits. 1 second. So I did a quick try on. Oh my God, they look so cute. Like I'm imagining myself wearing this with a matching top, either a black or a white bikini under. The only problem is I have not been getting my body right, but that's a discussion for another day. I think I might go on this side just so I can make sure that I have the lines matching up, if that makes sense. Oh my God, so now your waistband's done. I did have Wendy's earlier today, but it didn't really hit the way it usually does. So next part you want to do is the hem the pant leg. Now you can either leave it raw edge, some people like that, or you can do what we did with the waistband and do a serge all around the raw edge and then fold it over and sew. Or you can just start to flip over whatever length you want and maybe double and just do a straight stitch. I think I might just fold it over twice because that means I have to pull out my serger, which I have over there. And honestly, at this point, I'm over it. Now, to be a smart person, to make sure everything's even, you would probably have this all measured, but I'm just gonna guesstimate and fold it over twice and hope to God that it turns out okay. Have an idea of this kind of things. Ooh, my sewing machine's a little too far over. So that's how it would look. Kind of just a clean little finish here. I'm just doing a straight stitch because it's not like it's going to be stretching and pulling. I'm going to do the same with the other leg and you are done. This video, I don't know what it was supposed to be. I don't know if it was supposed to be a tutorial, a sew with me, listening to me talk about uselessness. Who knows if I even post this video. I have a bad habit of filming and then just leaving the video in my laptop. I almost forgot that my bobbin, the thread is almost finished. I would have been so mad. And that's it. The pants are done. I will do a quick try on to show you guys. But just use your imagination. Imagine like I'm on the beach or by the pool. I'm tanned. My hair's done. Anyways, enough of that. I'll show you guys in 2 seconds.
shadow, shadow.